a great day. I've been on a boat for a day. Yes, I have lived on a boat for a whole day already. And there was no Wi-Fi there, so I could not make a YouTube video. And, yeah. So, I'm just going to tell you my experience with, basically, my experience going on a boat for a whole day. And then I'll tell you, I thought of telling you my Murder Drone episode 8 predictions in this right now, but actually I thought something else. That could get its own video. Or live stream, you could say, whatever you want to say. So, basically, we got on the boat, and we walked down, some sort of, wood path. Basically, something like a bridge. So we walked along. So we arrived there in the car. We got out. We got on some sort of bridge, and then we found the boat my dad booked, and we got in there. And then everyone was okay, but me. Oh, you do not want to even know I felt like. I mentally, my stomach hurt, and I felt like that I was going to freaking pass out and die. I didn't mentally feel that. I physically felt it. I just felt like I was in pain. Like my stomach hurt, and it hurt so much. I felt like I was going to pass out and die, and that really sucked. But later on, I felt okay, and I'm going to tell you what the boat was like. So basically, I'm going to tell you about the outside of the boat, outside. Basically, it's like a sort of white boat with something at the front, like what most boats have, I think. And there was a couple of zip things you could put down, and that's what my family put down when we were sleeping. So we did that, and so basically we did that at night. I'll tell you later on about how I slept later, because it might just be boring. So basically, the inside, there was this top bit, which was the outside of the inside, you could say. And there was the down bit. Basically a whole room. I'll tell you about the top room first. So there was tables, chairs, and you could even go fishing there, to be honest. And in the top room, that's where you would put the zip things down when you were sleeping, and they were transparent, not made of water, I don't know, some sort of weird, basically you could see through it. That's the best I can say. And and you can even go fishing there. Wait, did I already mentioned the fishing bit. Oh, damn it! Well, let's just continue on. And I'm actually filming with something while I walk around. Basically, that's the top bit. There was even a captain seat, and you could sit in it, but I wouldn't drive it if I was you. Because if you go to that boat, there's some sort of rope. But at least I know that you can have it. I don't know if that comes with the boat, or you can have it if you want, if you want to ride it or not. But if you're stay there for like something to sleep, unless you're a crew of like some sort, you're definitely going to have a rope with it. And now I'm going to tell you about the bottom room. In the bottom room, there was a table. So basically there was a floor, of course, table, some comfy, like a sort of sofa, and it had a bunch of pillows that were very, very comfy, and a window, like well, not really a window, like a mirror, which that's kind of fancy. And you could even there was even DVD players with an old Samsung TV attached to the wall. I asked my dad this question when I was watching Harry Potter, Year 7, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 1. I don't know if there's a Part 2. Are Harry Potter movies still being released? If anyone knows if Harry Potter movies are still being released, let me know in the comments, please. So yeah, that was one thing. There were DVD players, like I mentioned earlier, with just a couple of movies. My favourite was probably Harry Potter one because that was the only one I watched, and I only watched like half an hour of it, and I don't know how long it is, like 2 hours. I don't even know how long I watched it. I just think I watched it for half an hour. And I wondered if Voldemort was in every single one, because this was the only Harry Potter movie I've ever watched. I suck at pronouncing pronunciation. My grammar is stupid. If you want to, just go in the comments and say I'm an idiot. You can if you want to. Because I really forget sometimes. So, yeah. That is one bit. And, so there was also, I think my dad will ask me later. Wait one moment, guys, just wait one moment. I'm back. Okay, so that's the first bit about the bottom of the boat. There was also there was a little square, like a sort of mini so there was like a bed. You could go to the bed. You could go in that sort of room. It was a bed. But you know that thing that you lay on the beds, right? It had that, but of course it would. So basically, I mentioned a stupid detail, and there were 2 blankets. My brother got out the first one, and there were 2 places. There were 2 sides. One had, well, not 2 sides, 2 ends, left and right. There was a pink one. There was one had pink pillows, the other blue pillows. I slept in the one with blue pillows, and I had to sleep on the side where the square was and where the entrance was, because we had to sleep on different sides because my brother didn't want our feet to touch. So I was sleeping there. And oh my god, you do not even want to think of how I was feeling. I was sweating. much I even got out of the blanket. I was just laying on the blanket. And I put my head on the pillow. And because that pillow was on other pillows, my head would just roll down. Like the sound you probably heard. I don't know if you heard it or not. So that really sucked for me. Oh my god, you do not want to know how much I stayed in one place for hours. When I'm so basically in the house I'm in now, my house, I have my own bed. I have my own bed. Sort of. I share a bunk bed with Tommy. He sleeps at the bottom, I sleep at the top. I sleep there, and usually because I have more space, I can move. This one, like the place I was sleeping, it was I don't know, like the size of my bed, I would say. Like it was the size of my bed, I think, or like a couple of inches bigger, I don't know. And oh my god, since it was like that, like the size of my bed, I had to sleep solid. I had to move. I had to stay still. Like I was an untouchable statue. Like I was just sweating right there. It was like I was a statue attached to a bed. That like a statue attached to a bed, and the statue, me, can literally sweat everywhere. It sucked. And here's a different, and here's something before I went to bed. So basically, my mum and dad and little brother were fishing. Well, this is what I was doing. I was just down there watching Mr. Beast and Dom Studio. I was just watching Mr. Beast and Dom. Don't worry, my family's just talking about sandwiches. I said I wanted a chicken sandwich. I wanted a chicken sandwich. I don't know if it's weird to have chicken sandwiches. I just like chicken sandwiches. I have something to say. Chicken deserves in sandwiches. That vegan teacher or vegan booty, if you're watching this, chicken deserves in sandwiches. I'm not saying you don't have to be vegan. You can be vegan if you want. Well, there might be two people that will change your mind. But those two will they will get their own video. And I will say why I think they deserve the hate they get. Here's the only thing I'm going to say for the video I have planned for the two menaces. I know if you're just a normal person who's vegan, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about someone which you might know, and I've probably talked about them in this video. Yeah, so vegan booty and that vegan teacher will get on. Yeah, those are the two vegan menaces. Anyways, let's continue. So, they were fishing. I was just watching, and just to say, I don't even know how I was watching something. Apparently, my dad's phone does not need Wi-Fi. And he has two phones. I think one for work, but he still watches stuff on it. So basically, but I slept multiple times, by the way. Like, this is what happened on the day I was at the boat. I would just go to sleep multiple times. And there were also 2 windows. One you can close, we did not close, and it had like blinds. So I think that's what they were called. I forgot what they were called, like blinds. I think that's what they were called. Because I forget what these are called in life. I once forgot what the herbivore was. I forgot what an ounce was once. And I was I was 9 years old and I forgot what a herbivore was. And I learned what a herbivore was at 9. Okay, I need to find a shoot! If anyone makes memes of me just raging, I don't give a. You can just make a meme. Because so much times I will rage because I forget how to pronounce things or say the wrong thing. Shite! Anyways, let's continue. So, there were 2 windows. One was just completely closed. One you can open and close. We had to open, close. That made more air and it was hot. Sometimes. When it was night, it was hot. When I was in the bed, it was sweating. At night. I don't know why. Probably because no air was coming in, other than from the window in the bedroom. Oh yeah, there was also a captain hat at the captain seat. Me and Tommy wear that both. And there was also a thing you could put your head through. And I banged my head on it twice. And you could even put your head in some sort of thing. Like the purple thing, like the purple side of the bed. You could have put your head under, like some sort of pushed thing. Like, for example, imagine there's a wall. There's a hole in the wall. Now imagine a square hole in the wall, and there's just another square that isn't a square hole. Now imagine that of where I was sleeping. I would put my head under there because that's where the pillows were. And here's a special thing about my table thing with basically here's a special thing about the sofa. You could turn the sofa into a bed. The table, I would say, is definitely not part of. But that you could change the sofa into a bed, and you could put all the pillows in where you would rest your heads, and that's where my mum and dad slept. And me. Meanwhile, I was sleeping on a small bed with my little brother sweating. Help me, I'm sweating. I have no place to move. My brother's sleeping at the other end and I'm sweating. Help me! Anyways. So, my family actually said this as well. But if we caught a big fish when we were swimming, I mean fishing, yeah, that's the word I was looking for. If we were fishing and we caught a big fish, we could cook it. Cause but I think you know this. But if you live in Britain, you would definitely know this. If you live in America, you might know this. If you don't even know the country Britain, you might not even know this at all. Because, bye guys, I just need to go somewhere. just having some lunch. So, where were we? So basically, in case you don't know Britain at all, and you just translated this to whatever country you are from, or you know Britain, or you just didn't know this technic food from Britain, I'm going to say this. If you're British, you'll have a food called fish fingers. Basically, it's fish. Yeah, basically that. It's not like actual fish. I think it's like so it's something that looks like a finger, like a sort of sticky, like, well, not sticky, like stick square finger with, I think, fish beans in it. And in case you guys say beans on toast lover because I'm British, I am not. I do not. I have never tried beans on toast. Never remember. And I probably never will. So, anyways, sorry if not screaming like scary and rude. Okay, now I'm gonna stop talking like a fat, ugly, deceased baby. I'm going to speak in my normal voice, which is 10,000 times worse. Yeah, I know. Not really, but not really. I just sometimes feel like big baby. Just like how I sometimes feel like I'm stupid. You know you can edit this video, right? Okay, I'm just gonna shut up and get back. So, sorry if I was rude in this live stream at all, but we could have cooked a fish for fish fingers, but there was absolutely no big fish, which I kind of wanted to eat some fish. I was like, brah. I mean, we couldn't turn it. There's like a type of fish. It's not fish fingers, but it's basically that, but not in like a different shape, basically. And it tastes better, in my opinion. We could have made it better than fish fingers. So I really wish next time we could get a big fish. But I'm not going to be an ungrateful brat and moan to my dad because we had a bunch of food. And if we like were going to celebrate like summer, why not come here like to the boat? Anyways, so after that, everyone was done doing what they were doing. We brought Chinese. I think this was before fishing actually. So we got some Chinese. I don't know. I forgot when this was, but it was definitely at night. We were eating Chinese. We were eating Chinese food, and I saw something that I never tried before. It looked like a chicken wing. I am not joking. It looked like a Chinese chicken wing. No, I'm not talking about those big, like long-shaped sort of meaty ball things from China. I'm talking about different Chinese food. This looks like chicken wings. I had some rice with egg and chicken in it, so I don't know what type of rice it was. I didn't know if it was egg rice or chicken rice. I've tried normal and chicken rice before, and it tastes kind of good, in my opinion. Though you might not. So basically, my stomach hurted after I eaten a bit. So I gone like this. Dad, can I go back inside? And he said, son, how about you eat that chicken wing? You like chicken? So I ate the chicken chicken wing thing, and turns out it was just from a different Chinese. It was just from a different Chinese shop I was used to. Yeah, basically, a shop I don't think we ever got food from. Just like how there's only one company my family buys toothpaste from. So that happened. I ate some rice. I think I ate a few fries. And I ate that whole chicken wing thingy. Whatever it was. I just realised because I was eating lunch, this video is now more than half an hour. It might be less than half an hour from like the recording, because I think one of my streams, like one or two, I know one or two of my streams got shortened down. Or I was just blind to quote unquote second time it happened. I'm just gonna see if anyone said anything in the chat while I was away. No? Okay. So that happened. So we had dinner, then we gone to sleep, then we woke up and we had bacon and sausages. Sausages. I don't like bacon and sausages. Yeah, I don't really like bacon and sausages, but I do like chicken and burgers. Some burgers I've only tried a plain cheeseburger, but a normal cheeseburger, I don't really like normal cheeseburgers. So we were eating breakfast. What I had for breakfast, I had like Cocoa Pops, because, like I said earlier, I do not like bacon or sausages. So we ate our breakfast, and we were about to leave. So we were leaving. Tommy was about to get out too early. I told him not to do that. I was like, wait Tommy, we're not going out yet. So he was going back in, but then he accidentally dropped a plastic bottle of juice. And just one thing I forgot to mention, there was actually a toilet. But it wasn't. So we were doing that. Tommy dropped his plastic bowl of juice. Very sad. And credits to my dad. He had the excellent plan. He got a bottle of water, a plastic bottle of water. He spilled out the water, and he got some juice, and since there was less water, that meant he could put more juice in. So he put some juice in, then gave it to Tommy. Good job, Dad. So we left then. Gone back on the bridge thingy, like the bridge path. We also had we met a nice lady. I don't know anything about her, but she was nice. If you're watching this video and you heard my voice at least. Okay, that was just weird. Anyways, we gone back in the car, gone back home. And guess what? The bit where we gone back home, that was all today. And even when I came back home and was just in the house, I still felt a shake. And I didn't know why. Anyways, that is the end. And you can either subscribe Or if you're already subscribed, unsubscribe from my stupid non-existing channel. And if you think I'm copying DJ Cook, sorry, I'll never say it again. I just really feel like I just don't need to be in your guys' life. But if I cure your depression, just keep on watching. And that's the end of my live streams. But please, never act like me, because I really feel like I am a abomination. I fiddle with random things. I still have toys which I fiddle with at the age of 9. Not which I was told by my older brother Dylan. That is such a stupid thing to have. And I suck at school. But if you get me a math question, depending on what kind of grade it should be, that depends on how easy it should be. If it's 5th grade, I think I can do it. If it's 8th grade, I think it might be the hardest challenge of my life. Bye! And, just to say, shout out to Let Me Explain Studios. And credits to the Quick Boom for, the original series of Skibidi Toilet, because on my Shoots channel, I have a series called Skibidi Alliance. First episode is out. It released a couple of days ago, and I might just make the second episode today or tomorrow or the day after. So, go watch. I don't have a link, so you might just have to search up Skeleton Bait and you might find it. Or Skibidi Alliance, because it might be popular. I don't know, I've never checked on my dad's phone. So, yeah, bye. And, stay tuned for Skibidi Alliance episode 2. It will be an intense fight, and I'm just going to say one thing. The UFO will have a 50-50 chance of getting damaged in this episode. I'm just saying he might get damaged in this episode. Because I'm not revealing a thing about the next episode. Other than that, I'm not going to say the other thing, which you might actually know about episode 2. Titan Cameraman will have a fight with Astros. And I'm just going to say one thing. The carrier Astro actually does something to Titan Cameraman. Yeah, actually does some damage. Who knows? It might actually almost kill him. And the UFO might finish Titan Cameraman off. Those are the only things I'm telling you about the next episode. And bye! And keep on watching me, the idiot who streams.